Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're deep in Bloomburrow, which means we're still going to be exploring some of those different creature types that are new to this set, or at least get more options in this set, and one of those is frogs. I've been putting this off a little bit because I wasn't really sure which way I want to go, but it seems like the consensus is kind of the cheaper frogs that are bouncing each other and doing that whole thing, so that's what we're going to take a look at today. And it starts with Splash Portal. This is just a 1-mana card. It is a sorcery, but it lets you exile a creature you control. Then when it comes back from the battlefield, you get to draw a card, because if it's a bird, frog, otter, or rat, which of course we're going to have frogs, then we get a little bit of a bonus. And this is cool because we have cards that when they come back into play, they get an ability. We have cards when cards leave play, we get an ability. So this should work pretty well. I'm going to play a couple of copies of 3 Steps Ahead. Considered playing more, but that's not really what this deck's trying to do. This is kind of just like a backup plan against maybe control decks to stop a sweeper or something. Mistbreath Elder, this is a cool way to get to bounce something back to your hand. If you do, this card gets bigger, and since we have multiple things that trigger coming back into play, this is going to be a really good card for us. One of those things we want to bounce is Sun Shower Druid, and Sun Shower Druid, I should say. The fun thing about this, though, is that it does pump your other creatures in addition to gaining you some life, and while that 1 point doesn't seem that relevant, it can be pretty beneficial. And in some cases, you can cast this like multiple times in a turn, blink it, and have it come back. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this. And it's kind of in a card I wouldn't necessarily say you play in a bunch of decks, but in this particular deck, it works out very well. Valley Might Caller, this one's easy. Just as you play more frogs, it gets bigger. And it has trample, which is super nice. Downport Mage is pretty cool because, again, if we have those creatures leave the battlefield, we get to draw a card. And we can forcefully return something else to our hand if we need to in a pinch. And remember, this ability is an instant speed ability, so we can do this during combat if we think we could pump some stuff up or whatever. Gonna play a few copies of Runaway together. This lets you bounce something of your opponent's and something of yours, which is pretty cool because, again, we're getting benefits from our stuff leaving the battlefield. Sometimes we can reset something of theirs that's got a bunch of counters on it, maybe something that's going to get an enchantment or whatever. So this could be a fun, quirky little instant to give a try. 3 Tree Scribe. This one, I like this card in general just because it's a 2/3 for 2, which is really nice. It's only 1 green in the cost, so it's easy to cast. And anytime we have creatures that leave the battlefield without dying, we get to put a +1/+1 on something. I also want to point out that being exiled also triggers this card. So if your opponent exiles a thing, you do get to still put a counter on a thing because the creature left the battlefield and did not die. Die is go from the battlefield to the graveyard. Pawn Prophet, nothing tricky here. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Obviously another target for us to bounce. We are going to play a full set of Polywallop. Man, I almost couldn't even say that. But this gets to be 1 cheaper for each frog. It's an instant. And target creature we control gets to deal damage equal to twice its power to a creature I don't control. So basically a really fancy fight spell, but really cool. And then we have Dream, Do, Entrancer. This just locks something down for 3 turns. Great if we can bounce this multiple times. Or if we're in a pinch and just need cards, we can tap one of our own creatures. That doesn't matter greatly because we're probably going to return it to our hand anyway. But yeah, that's everything we got going. If you want to check out this deck list later, after you watch the video, because again, the more of y'all watch the video, the more it helps out the channel, so I appreciate it. But at the end of the video, you will be able to go down to the description below. We'll have a Moxfield link because they're a channel sponsor. You should be posting your list there too. But yeah, they take care of us. So you'll be able to download it there, and you can try it on Arena yourself. But let's go in and, well, let's just hop to it. Alright, we'll keep this. This seems fine. Hey, little red duders. Runaway together might work here, might not. Depends on if we actually have something we can target. But they might just want to kill our Might Caller here. Nope. They're saying, we're going to save up for big damage, friend. I mean, sure, why not? Alright. I mean, with Runaway together, like, we have some possibilities. Yeah, we just let it go. Not worth blocking here. Exactly. They do only have access to 1 red mana, so knowing that, we can kind of work with that a little bit. This is pretty sweet, too. Let me think about this. We're either going to have to fight something or bounce something, right? That's kind of just the scenario here. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. We can work on locking something down later. Alright. Sure. We'll block here with the expectation that they'll try to pump it or something. This only deals to players, right? When it dies, it deals damage equal to each opponent. So we would take 3 when it dies. So we take 4, be it 8. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. And then we take 3 up top, so we're at 6. Alright, we can try to navigate from here, right? Attack for 3? Actually, might as well just attack for 4. I mean, if they have it, we're going to die anyway. Can't be too timid from here. Okay. Alright. That's not a bad situation. Then we can... I think I'm just going to do this. Leave up the runaway together. Oh, another Might Caller's kind of sweet, but no need to get too squirrely here. Alright. In the turn. They kept a pretty aggressive hand with very light mana, so the fact that, you know, we even have 1 or 2 answers is often enough. Yeah, we're not threatened by anything here, because at some point we just bounce the Slick Shot and probably our Pawn Profit. Yep, you got it. Their turn, huh? Sure, let's bounce this and this. Fabled Passage, huh? Let's crack that. We'll go get another forest. We will blink this big dude. Actually, trying to think if they're what the reality is that they would have a Witchstalker Frenzy. So let's go ahead and play this first. Put a counter here. It only makes that 4 though, not 5. If we blink that, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how do we potentially die from here, is what I'm looking at. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? No, that's just as silly, too. It puts us at 9 life. Nah. Alright. I'm just trying to think, why did they play the turn the way they did? I'm going to just play the safe route here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so they had it anyway. I was seeing if maybe we can get them to do it to one of the attackers, but they didn't. So that's tough. Alright. Oh, well, that would have been nice, had we known. You do not have reach. You do not have reach. Neither do you, nor do you. So how do we not die at 8 here? Alright, let's go ahead and play... this is... Let's go ahead and play this. Play this. And then just hope we're not dead. I mean, their Slick Shot's still tapped for a turn, so just be the new Slick Shot plus whatever they have. But those couple of points probably make all the difference here. Yeah, I don't think we lose from here. Sure. Yep, we're going to turn this. Sounds good. Yeah, that turn I just overthought the whole situation with the Witchstalker Frenzy. It just ultimately didn't even matter. I couldn't get my creature to 6 toughness anyway, so without that, they're just going to get to kill it regardless. But end result of the game was still the same, so we'll take it. Oh boy, let's keep it. Well, we have a whole stack of Might Callers. Let's see what we can do with these. Hopefully we'll draw an untapped green source. Because being able to play, like, double Might Caller and then play Elder plus Sunshower, like, Sunshower, that could be pretty awesome. Come on, Forest. You know what? That's the next best thing. I'm not going to complain about that. That works. So let's go Might Caller. See if they want to kill the first one. Then we'll go Might Caller and see if they want to kill the other one still. I was like, sooner or later you're going to kill it, right? You're not going to let me just have all this. That would have been insane. Alright. Okay. Well, things being what they are, try to pump these dudes up. See if you got another cut down. We'll play another one. This will help us get around Brotherhoods in, I guess. Alright, get our attack in for 8. I mean, it's pretty strong considering we had another Might Caller die. In the turn? I mean, something bad's about to happen to us, right? I just don't know what it is. Okay. So it was good that we got what we got, because it did get us around Brotherhoods in. So that's pretty good. Alright, let's get a Forest, and then let's draw a 1-mana Duder. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about this. Taking an island would have been so much better there. Oh wait, no, this is still lethal anyway, right? Because that pumps everything, then we just blink this. And then when it comes back into play... Oh, we already did way more than 10 anyway. Yeah, alright, cool. Oh, no. I think we have to mulligan. Like, we had support cards, but nothing else. We play this on 1, this on 2. Man, I'm gonna get rid of Fable Passage here, and that feels terrible. Feels not right, is what that feels like. Oh, and they had a cut down? Oh, yeah. We're already wrecked with this draw. Like, this draw is not going anywhere. Yep, have fun with that, opponent. I mean, I guess there's a world where... maybe. We're going to need to get very lucky, though. Alright, they didn't want us to blink anything. I'm going to go here and see if we can get a little help. Hopefully a green source next turn. Yep, there's Amalia. Yeah, now I need another bounce effect. Like, we need so many things that we just don't have here. What are we looking to do? Alright, let's do this. See if we can find a land. Preferably... Okay, that helps. Let's go... Gain a life. Put a counter on... Pond Prophet? I mean, they're going to gain a life and get to attack with Amalia, most likely, anyway. So, I don't know that it matters, so I'm just going to go here. I mean, I guess by putting it on the Pond Prophet, we could probably, like, threaten to double block or something. but it wouldn't have done anything. Like, it had been a 3/3 against only 2 power worth of creatures. Alright. They didn't lose any life, so it's not a disastrophe yet. Okay, alright. That could have gone much worse that turn. So then we play this. We play this. Attack for 4? Like, I say that with the confidence of none, but this is where we are. Oh, they don't even have any damage lands in play, so they have to lose life the hard way. Well, I guess they could pay for the card itself. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. They actually have the portal. The portal makes you pay life. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so they're going to get 3 triggers this turn? Or, yeah, so that's going to be a 5/5 Amalia, potentially. Alright, well, it's at least a 4/4. We know that much. Alright, I kind of want to return the thing that grows a creature, but I also kind of want to return the thing that gets us a card. I think I'm going to do this, though. Because we get a card anyway off the Dowerport mate. Oh, I forgot we had another +1 from that guy. Oh, hold on. That's actually pretty nice. Totally forgot. Come on, fight spell. Oh, that would have been good. Fight spell would have been amazing. Alright, so I can play this. Pumping this. I could return the shower. Alright, let's do that. Man, I am working hard right now. So that gets us another counter and a card. Ooh. Okay, we don't have the green mana right now. We'll have it next turn. So then we go ahead. We'll play this again. And then turn this into a 5. Then we'll play this. Alright, that's about as good a turn as we could have realistically hoped for, right? I mean, sure, a chump block with the thing, that makes sense. Alright, they go to 12. They'll obviously get to make creatures gain life or whatever, so we're going to need to have a really, really good turn, and our hand's going to need to be a bunch of blanks or something here. And we know they have a go for the throat, so there's a lot working against us right now. And if they're conservative with their go for the throat, it also turns off stuff like our run away together and stuff. Also, it could be bad for our splash portal. Okay, it looks like they're going to use it right now, though. They're thinking about it. Okay, that makes sense, because that's a free +1/+1, right? You don't want to give us that. Alright, how do you want to go about this, opponent? Oh, they're just getting aggressive here. Oh. Well, I was wanting to bounce those 2 things, so if I take 5 here... Alright, I'm gonna go for it. I think this is a hard situation for us to come back from anyway, so I'm just kind of saying, you got it, you got it. I'm not gonna fight over this. Like, we need so many things to go our way. We need to get something from these extra cards we're getting this turn. We need some fight spells to show up. Though, to be fair, if we get our fight spells or removal spells, like, maybe this is a thing? That's not one of them. That's not one either. That is, however. Okay. So we'll play our... Well, we'll wait on the land even. Alright, so I got a 6 and a 3, but they don't trample. I need a blocker for their thing. They're going to get at least 2 life, 3 life next turn. They got flyers. So we need to do something that basically forces them to block here, right? So let's try to do the best we can. Let's start... let's go ahead and tap the blue for this. Alright, we got the runaway together. Okay, so now we have... We'll play this, so that'll give us 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn, we're so close. Oh, that's so close, but so far away. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Damn, I was just thinking if there's any way we could get more damage in. But there's really not. Like, the best we could do... we can get a card. Alright, let's do this then. And then let's attack. Okay. Okay, in the turn... I probably should have just killed Amalia there, honestly. But I think I'm going to try to just bounce 2 things here. And see where that gets us. Yep, Zorline's probably going to return something back into play. Any chance you want to spend that extra mana so you can't have an Amalia opponent? That would be cool. I'd be really into that. Yep. Yep. Alright, cool. So now I feel like we can safely return the Amaya. We'll take our 3. And we'll bounce... Ooh, these are going to need to return 2 things though, aren't they? What are we returning? Probably just this. Alright. Alright, which one is which? We need... For this one, we will return... Oh wait, which one are you? Oh, you're that one. So we want to return... this? And then for the other one, we'll return the 4/4 probably. We didn't get there anyway. Alright. Oh, we definitely got to mulligan this. This will keep, I suppose, and get rid of one of these. And pass. You have a Bronco. Get a forest. You'll be good later. I'll go ahead and play this. It's probably just gonna die. You know what? I probably should have just played Pawn Profit there. The only benefit here is really if they kill this, they're only attacking for 2, and then we're not taking any damage off their Bronco. But like that's mostly fine, I guess. And I have such bad luck with opponents and their Broncos. Like, they don't ever take damage against me. Alright, well, we'll see what else their hand looks like, I guess. Pass the turn. Might call her dead? Probably so. Well, that doesn't kill him. So that's good news. Not to say they can't play a land and do something. Alright, we got through that. Okay. A little bit surprising, but we'll take it. Alright, so we can go Might Caller Pawn Prophet. See if we can find a land here. We failed. That did not work. I would be willing to trade one of my 2/2s for a Bronco. If they're willing to do that. They might just go like land shielded. Oh, okay, there's that. Well, now we really do need a land. Like, that's no joke. We definitely want a land here. An opponent didn't take damage again. That's just how it is. No blocks. Let's draw an untapped land here, deck. Let's lock down that Glissa. Oh, man, if we'd have locked down that Glissa, this would have been a huge turn. Alright, well, then we're just going to do this. Still nothing? Oh my gosh. There it is, but it's tapped. Alright, well, we just have to wait another turn. Oh, do they have fight spells here? That might be the case. Yep, looks like it is. Oh, they're not attacking with anything. Wow. Okay, not sure why that is. It's a little bit concerning. I thought they were at least going to kill something. But I mean, now you'll want to kill something, right? Lock down that Glissa. These Might Callers are all going to get real big. Oh, it's a cut down. Got it. And I have a feeling that's not all. Nope, they're going to let this go, I guess. Okay. Works for me. Okay, there it is. I was going to say, I knew there was something else. It felt a little weird. Alright, cool. Opponent goes to 9. Okay. Also, I'd be a little leery of playing Shoot the Sheriff with stuff like lizards and everything floating around, because a lot of those happen to be the wrong creature type for that to be good right now. Alright. Cool. They're tapping some blockers for us. We love it. And it's really good for us. Ooh, 3 steps ahead. Not really what we're looking for. So, if we do this, lock down a creature, yeah, whatever. Blink this duder. Lock down you, I guess. Put a counter here so that can attack. That was actually the wrong card to do that with, but here we are. Alright, they might just sweep the board here anyway, so if they do, they do. Oh, Aclazotz. Okay, well that's not nearly as scary. That's just ball game. Because now we can just bounce this and this. Counter here, and attack with everybody. Alright, cool. Alright, let's keep it. See what we can do. This is not going to go well, is it? Oh, almost put it on Druid. Frog. Alright. Hope we don't get a shock. Okay, alright. I thought a shock was going to kill our Elder. Not, oh, they're playing black, so they have all the other removal anyway, right? Eesh. Alright. How much damage can we survive? What if we go Druid? That gains us 2 technically, because we'll take 1. We could bounce 1 next turn. Possibly. You know what? Let's do that. I probably should be getting a card off of this, but that's fine. Also gives us a spare creature to chump block with if we feel we need to. But now Poliwallop should be able to fight or kill a Slick Shot down the road. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, this turn didn't hurt nearly as much as it could have. I'm like, alright. That actually feels pretty good, to be honest. Let's... I'm trying to think how tricky we want to try to be, because we do have this Poliwallop that we're going to want to play. What if... Do we just draw a card here, or do we just play a 1/3 to block? Ugh, don't do that, Arena. We need our mana for the Poliwallop. I feel like getting a point is almost always the right thing in this scenario, so... Nope, I'm not. I'm going to do this. Wow, Arena, you're seriously going to do that to us? Alright. And then I think I'm going to attack for 5. And so you just do what you're going to do here. I mean, we're at 20. We can gain a couple of points next turn. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. I don't think there's a reason to overthink this turn too much. Alright. Sure. I will not be blocking. Do whatever it is you're going to do. Yeah. That works. Oh, you know what? They're going to try to sacrifice that. So if I do that, what do we take? 4, 8, 9, 10. And then we can attack for 5, 6, 7. That's not quite enough. 8. Alright. Sacrifice it if you wanna. It's obviously what they were waiting for. So we take 8. I say, yeah. So we go to 5. That's why I almost killed it, but figured I had some life and some cards coming, so I didn't want to get too crazy there. Alright, opponent's giving up. Ooh, what do we got going on here? Scribe, but alright, we'll keep it. Though I think this has to be our first play. And then figure out what we want to do next turn. Going to be a forest for sure. Alright. I'm just going to do this here. It's not like my preferred choice. But I feel like there's at least a little more wiggle room on a future turn. As opposed to just playing the 3-tree scribe and just letting it get killed. Alright, well, they get their choice here. The best card for them to take, believe it or not, is like the Entrancer, I think. But they might take the scribe. Oh, interesting. They didn't want us to draw another card. Huh. Okay. I'm going to attack here. I don't think you're going to block. Even seeing our hand. So, would I rather have the Scribe or have the Tutor? I think I'm just going to play this. In the turn. I mean, Polywallop's kind of interesting here, but it doesn't give us a lot of value. But the opponent doesn't know we have that. It's our one hidden card. So we can be kind of strategic with it. The benefit there, too, now that I'm thinking about it, is had I played the Scribe, I could have killed something with 3 or 4 toughness, whereas I can't right now. I mean, I guess next turn I could play the Sunshower and, like, you know, that could be a thing.
Something suspicious is going on.
Gonna make us discard?
Once, it's not my fault.
I would understand if you did. Nope, they were sacrifice a creature. Easy choice.
One of your friends has to leave.
Alright, let's get that for us. Okay. Put this on Frog. And now we have a decision to make here. I think, though... I don't really care about keeping that locked down, in all reality. So we're just going to go ahead and attack Liliana.
Whatever.
Play the Scribe. In the turn. And then we'll see what the opponent's up to here. Because we could still wallop the flyer. We could wallop like a Glissa if she shows up. And then I was thinking, then also if there's like a... What's her name? Shieldred, then we just tap Shieldred. Yep. We'll let them gain a life, hit us for 1. I think that's fine. We're more curious about what they're going to do post-combat. Nothing. Huh. Well, is the assumption that you have a removal card here? Alright, we just take our turn. Like, it's not worth playing that game if they have removal or whatever, so... Here we can kind of force the issue of it. Put the counter on the Port Mage and see if they try to target it. Oh, they didn't. Damn, I actually was thinking they would, and then my plan was going to be to wallop, and then with that removal on the stack, bounce something, but that didn't happen at all the way we anticipated, so yeah. Alright, I guess we're attacking then. That went a very strange direction than what I thought it was going to. There's some type of removal here. Okay, so they did have it. That's fine. Okay. Do I just sit on this one? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Why not? I mean, we didn't get any of our stuff that bounces anything or flicks. I mean, I'm gonna probably have to start using this Port Mage just for value, sadly. Opponent, would you like to... I was gonna say, would you like to get froggy and attack with your land? Have some treasures, friend. There's nothing we can do here. We've just not drawn our good cards, so... And I feel like, because they know what we have, they're also kind of waiting on us to just play this Entrancer to lock down the Deep Cavern Bat, which we obviously don't want to do here. I'm playing a bit coy with this extra land in hand so they don't know what we have, but at some point they just get another Deep Cavern Bat and we're kind of wrecked anyway. Also, if they have another Gold Vein Hydra, then we just have to tap a Hydra, because that's going to be a lot of damage. Urborg Scavengers. Okay. That's real. Alright, well that's as good as anything. Yep. It does gain haste from getting rid of that creature. And what are you going to do with all that extra mana over there? There it is. So yeah, so they had the cards the whole time. They were just waiting on us to do something. Come on, nothing good. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll just tap down Rakdos. Because, you know, what else productive is there to do there? Put this on Frog. And I guess put this here? No attacks. I mean, if they have anything relevant, they can really get us this turn if they want to. Yep, that totally works. So now we gotta take 6. Oh, and you had to cut down? Oh my gosh. That's just like insult to injury. Alright. Can we at least get a bounce spell for that guy? Because then there won't even be anything good in the graveyards. Nope, no such luck. Whoop, cancel this. Arena is very reluctant to use. Okay, let's do that. I mean, we're just looking for help somewhere here. That's not gonna get it. Think we're just toast here, right? Because we play this. Well, we do get a couple points of life off of those guys. So that's something. Alright, and we do have Rakdos tapped down for one more turn. So we at least have an opportunity to try to get out of trouble here. Not expecting a lot, though, but... Oh, man, if we can get another one of these Entrancers, maybe... And that would keep Rakdos locked down for a little longer. Could be helpful. Yeah, no blocks. Because I feel like if we don't get what we need anyway, we're just going to be in trouble regardless. So no point over worrying about it here. Okay. Bat. That is another flyer, though, with us already being low on life. Okay. I mean, they're setting up the board to have max pressure on us here. We get a bonus card. Ooh, okay, maybe. Maybe. Alright, not going to turn my nose at this too quickly. Alright, and this is only once a turn? No, this is just whenever. One or more. Alright. So we kind of got to do this. Really now? Okay. Alright, okay, what can we do here? What can we do here? What can we do here? Because we have 3 steps ahead, and I do have the blue mana for it. We have a Polywallop that can kill something. 1, 2, 3. And we have the mana. Oh, man, this is tough. This is tough. What can we copy here? That's my thing. Like, what are we copying that matters? I don't think we are, except for just getting an extra point off the Sun Sower, I guess. Which, I mean, I suppose that's a thing. All right. So if we 3 steps ahead. Oh no, if we wanted to copy though, that's 4. Oh no, we still can, and then we have a Polywallop. So if we copy, we make this a 7/7. We can trade. We can fight the Aclazats. We can chump. Ooh boy, this is gonna be close. All right, let's pass the turn. See how bad this is. Oh yeah, we don't have to kill the Aclazat yet. It doesn't untap. It just doesn't have the chains on it this turn. Oh man, this is tough. All right, that also means they're not going to attack with their creature land, which is kind of good here. All right. They go to attacks. We get to copy Sunsower. Let's make sure we tap this for colorless. And we only have 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we kind of got to do this. Copy one of these. Put the counter. I think we're just going to have to deal with Aclazats. Sort of what I feel like. Or we could shoot down this guy, get a card, see where that leaves us. Oh boy, Aclazat's is a damn good card though. But those are our blocks. I think I am going to kill a bat, y'all. And it's probably the wrong choice. But it does preserve our life total a little bit. I mean, I could have tried to keep a big 7/7 or 8/8 or whatever too. That could have mattered. All right. I probably should have. I think I got too creative, honestly, there. Yep, that's not gonna do it. Okay, run away together. That'll help. That'll definitely help. Counter here. Pass the turn. We're struggling, but we're still here. Kind of hoping they activate their land here. Okay. Then I think we're just going to do this. And if they kill our creature, we're wrecked. So, nothing we can do about it. Okay, we get a bonus card. And it's a Polywallop. All right. Okay. Into it. That works. All right, we're trying. We're sticking through this. And as it turns out, getting that extra card was kind of a big deal. All right. We will... Man, now we actually have choices. Didn't have choices for a bit there. Play this. Another scribe. All right. Let's go ahead and kill Aclazats now. Play the other scribe. Play the other one of these dudes. Play a land. Play the other one. Pump one of these so it's able to block, and we're gonna attack. Because at some point, we got to start trying to get across the finish line. I mean, if they sweep the board, this is sad after this huge comeback. But if they don't, and maybe they just get like Aclazotz back, we're getting a lot of bonuses next turn. Because we're getting +1/+1 for each scribe, and we're bouncing 2 things. We'd also get 3 cards, 4 cards potentially, depending on how we want to do it. All right, this is a good sign. Okay, Golgari Midrange's big. That's money here for sure. Let's block with this because bouncing with this is pointless. And we're only going to bounce to draw a card and get a 1/1. So let's go ahead and do this. And again, save our life total. And I think we might have come back here. All right, we go to 4. We will bounce this Knucklehead to draw a card. That pumps up things. Oh, I forgot. You have Vigilance on the Golgari Hydra. And then we'll bounce this, which again is another card, another couple of points here. And a Port Mage and a Valley Caller. All right, we're going to play a Caller. Then we'll go ahead and play this. All right, that's all we needed, right? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's way more than enough. All right. Bounce this Knucklehead here. Whoo! Whoo, boy. All right, get in there with everything. Oh, my gosh. I don't even know how we came back from that. Like, all the removal the opponent played. The Scavenger that was going nuts. Had to lock down an Aclazotz. They drew, I think, 5 cards off of Dread Knights. Oh, man. We'll take it. But, whoo, I am spent. Okay, I'm a little torn here, y'all, because there are some situations where I kind of wanted to play the Tree Frog. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's a thing. I say thing. It's a frog that lets us tap. Is that not what it's called? Oh, it's a poison dart frog. That's why. Yeah, this guy. All right, so this actually gives you something with reach, which would be nice a couple of times, and could have death touch. Right? So this is something that almost made the cut for me. I just couldn't quite squeeze it in the list, but I kind of want to. That being said, it's probably not going to make the cut, but if you are looking for something to just fill in where you're missing some rares or whatever, this could be a reasonable card. Now, with that being said, the next card I was kind of down on a little bit was Runaway Together. However, we did win 2 games, particularly because of Runaway Together, so it showed its worth. And now I'm kind of just like, I would love to have another, like, 3 steps ahead. Like, just something, just a little extra, you know, for just counter spells to deal with sweepers and that sort of thing. And it maybe not even doesn't need to be 3 steps ahead, right? It could be one of the other the other counter with Spree. This thing, the Phantom Interference, I think this could work too. It gives you a 2/2 flyer if you want. It's not a frog, obviously, but if we're looking for something else that can actually block if you don't have reach, this can take care of that, and it is a pseudo counter for the problematic situations. But like we saw, 3 steps ahead did allow us to counter or copy something, and that was pretty big too, and was probably one of the reasons we won that last game. So, man, the list is pretty tight. I would say if you already own a third 3 steps ahead over something else that you're missing from the list currently, go ahead and play it. I think that's fine. I kind of want just another counter, but other than that, there wasn't a lot to change here. I mean, we did pretty well against a variety of decks, so I'm kind of here for it. I'm still just like sweating and tired from that last game. I felt like I thought so much. But the deck list we're going to go with is 4 Splash Portal, 2 3 steps ahead. However, if you could find space for a third, or if you just want to go to 61 cards, feel free to play 3 of these. 4 Mistbreath Elder, 4 Sunshower Druid, or Sunshower, maybe, depending. 4 Valley Mightcaller, 3 Dowerport Mage, 3 Runaway Together, 3 Tree Scribe, 4 Pond Prophet, 4 Polywallop, 3 Dream Dew Entrancer, 2 Island, 4 Forest, 1 Oak Hollow Village, even though we never drew it, Botanical Sanctum, 4 Yavimaya Coast, 3 Cavernous Souls, and 4 Fabled Passage. And there's a ton of stuff still to explore with Bloomburrow. I mean, I even just the other day built this mono black list that's heavy discard, playing several new cards. If you want to check that out and see how it works, check out that video. But this is all I have for you for now. We will see you next time.